players and the manager. That's fantastic stuff.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Lad for Set Play Gaming. This is the FIFA 23 Stevenage Career Mode. It's the road to glory with Aidy Boothroyd, and it's Season 3, Episode 68. You'll notice I'm not actually on camera today. I'm a little bit under the weather, but I'm just trying to plough through this season and get as much done. We've got some transfer news straight away to kick off the episode. Curtis Thomas, the prospect, has agreed to go to Newport County. He's going to be joining them in January, and it's a short-term loan move, so we'll see him again in the summer, and hopefully he does well on loan. And coming up in today's episode, I did forget to take a screenshot of the calendar, so I've just made a note of the fixtures we'll be playing in this episode. We meet Exeter City in the league, Derby County at home in the league, and Colchester Utd away. Let's get to the action. Alright, so to kick off today's episode, we are at home hosting Exeter City in the league at Broadhall Way. And we're going to show you the lineup today. It's a pretty strong side. Max Dyches squeezed his way in there. Give Piergianni a rest. And you got O'Neill, Taylor and Gilby in the middle. Hawkins and Nichols up front. Of course, Hardy's still out. And the opening few minutes, you'll see a through ball into Hawkins. Hawkins shows his strength. He plays in Gilby, and a nice little side foot pass into the net to give us a perfect start.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself.
Gilby showing his creative side. Usually he just scores headers, but this time he sets up Gilby, and Gilby with a lovely side-footed finish into the corner past Blackman. You see there, 3 goals in 14 matches. He is playing in a more advanced role. And then on 13 minutes we double our lead. Nichols into Gilby. Gilby into Hawkins, and that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. The jumbo jet of a man just arriving into the box. Lovely setup from Nichols. And a complete mismatch in the aerial battle there. A great header from Hawkins. That's what we're used to seeing him do. Up against Pierce Sweeney there. That's no mean feat, but when you're 6'6".
Well, what a waste that is. It's far too easy for the keeper. He should have made him.
Oh, you see a lovely piece of link-up play here. Taylor into James Wilding, into the box. Bursts in, low shot, kick saved by Blackman. Back into play, right in front of the box. Just couldn't take advantage of it. And then a few minutes later, Exeter come forward. They get the ball. Collins into Brown. Giovanni Brown on the turn. And a stinging shot tipped over the bar by Anderson. What a great signing he's been for us. Lovely save. Great contact.
Could play it in.
We see here Nichols to Gilby. Gilby crosses edge of the 6-yard box, and there's Hawkins again. It's his brace before half-time. And there's absolutely nothing that Exeter City can do about that. We could have even passed it to Taylor there and gone one over, but we know that he's got that advantage. So we're going in at the break. 3 goals up to the good. On 73 minutes, James Wilding's side down. Sam Nombe, I think, with the yellow card. As bad as that was, I'm just relieved that James Wilding isn't injured, because that's the last thing that we need right now. Well, you'll see here we work the ball from the wide position. Reeves squares it. Taylor's low shot pushed away by Blackman. It's a good effort. And then deep into stoppage time, Exeter would have a final shot on goal. It's going to be Harry Kite eventually with the shot. I think it's Josh Key. Pulls it back. It's a placement shot pushed wide. But in the end, we saw those 3 goals from the first half. and kept our shape well to earn all 3 points and a clean sheet. You can't really argue with that as we go into the next match. Let's see how we get on. Alright, so the second game of today's episode, we are facing Derby County. We're hosting them, so we're still at Broadall Way. It's the second home game in a row. In the opening few minutes, you'll see Martinkus play a lovely chip ball over, Corrin in behind the defence, turns, takes the shot, and Wildsmith pushes it wide. Great skill that by the youngster. Boothroyd thought that was in. So did I. And then coming back the other way, Masura gets past Frankham, skips by Deitch, I think it is. No, Sweeney. Into Cebulski, and his low shot hits the side netting. He's looking to try and beat Chapman at his near post. Not an easy thing to do considering how big he is. And he'll roll it forward into the 14th minute. Great tackle. And Brooks is going to set up Hoskins here on the overlap. It's kind of like a toe poke, toe blab finish. And from the replay, Wildsmith should really do better because it finds a way through him. He should be getting all of his body and both hands behind that. It's poor goalkeeping. But I'm not going to complain. Sam Hoskins on 15 minutes opens the scoring for us. 4 goals in 9 matches. That's a great return from the winger. And then on 33 minutes, Sweeney is closed down and Derby win it back. Masura into across to Agatizi, and Agatizi's going to play in Tom Barkhausen, who equalises. It's pretty annoying actually because that high press is something that you can bypass, and obviously Sweeney, being the ball playing defender, just trying to play it out, gave the ball away. And then on 39 minutes, Archie Todd, the ball set up by Agatizi again on the edge of the box, has to keep that shot down really, doesn't he? But he gets right under it and balloons it over. And then on 43 minutes, Reeves wins the ball back. Martinkus slips in Danny Rose, and Danny Rose, away at the races, takes one touch and then finishes it near post. You've got to say, it's a great finish, but once again, Wildsmith at the near post. Just this touch, this extra touch here into the box, kind of takes it past him and then just slots it past him as he comes out. Here you'll see it better. Under his arm. Unlucky maybe? Who cares? We're 2-1 up. Going into the second half then, 2-1 up. And hopefully making it a second win. You see here on 56 minutes, Barkhausen pulls it back and Masura shooting wide. How does he not get it on target from there? It's a good decision to try and place the shot, but it's just way off the target. And then on 62 minutes, Seydoux into Barkhausen, and Barkhausen's going to pull this back, and Stretton volleys wide. Derby missing a glut of chances in the second half to equalise. And then with 11 minutes left, last chance of the game really for us, Johnson pulls it back and 3 fires over when he should really do better. But you know what? A 2-1 win, we hold out. I'll take that and move on to the third game against Colchester. Some bad news. Luke Norris has suffered a sprained knee injury. He's going to be out for 4 weeks. Adding to the fact that Ryan Hardy's already out, that does put some pressure now on Danny Rose, on Hawkins and Nichols in the striking positions. We're just going to have to do what we can and make up for it. Hardy should be back soon. Let's see how we get on in our final game. Alright, on the third and final game, we're actually away. We're taking on Colchester United at the Colchester Community Stadium. I thought I'd show you both lineups for this one. because Colchester's team has changed just a little bit. You remember Ricardo Ceballos? He was actually in our team last year, not in the first team, but he was actually in the squad. He came up from the youth academy and we ended up moving him on. And this is our lineup. Pretty strong lineup. Cody Johnson getting the nod with Jake Taylor and Alex Gilby in the middle. And you can see there as well, we're playing our 4-2-3-1 with Gilby in behind Hawkins and Nichols and Hoskins on the wing. And the opening minute, we give the ball away. And Ceballos turns into Chilvers, low first time shot, pushed away by Anderson at the near post.
Too many opportunities today, so they have to capitalise from set pieces like this.
I really believe that 5 minutes later, they get another chance. Cox into Cernic. Cernic onto Chilvers. Almost point blank range. But Anderson gets across and parries out a strong shot by Noah Chilvers. You can see they just went one man extra over. A placement shot would have been better there. And then 2 minutes later, clamping down the left. He's going to get down the left, pull it. Near post shot by Cernic. And a great save by Anderson.
Top class save. Just look how he reacts.
Anderson making his money here. And then on 19 minutes, Evseyev goes for a near post effort. And Anderson getting over to tip that away.
Promising looking attack.
And then 36 minutes, Chilvers into Cernic. And look at the bravery here by Anderson. Couldn't guarantee that the defender was going to get there. Tangle of legs, he comes sliding out. Anderson saying, where's the defence? And then on 43 minutes, Tom Dallison just heading over. I've got to say, we should have probably gone with 5-3-2. Because, you know, I'm showing you guys these highlights and we're lucky to go in at the break 0-0. Vastly underestimated how good Colchester United are. And it continues. But you'll see here Ceballos. And then what a tackle that is by Borthwick Jackson. Committed. Accurate. You'll see it here. Comes across. Great tackle. And then on 61 minutes, just after the hour, cross comes in. Headed away by Piergianni. Evseyev into Cox. Cox into Cernic. And a near post save by Anderson. 10 minutes later, Colchester at us again. Chilvers exchanges passes with Cernic in behind the defence. Chilvers shoots wide. I thought that was it. I thought we were going to be conceding there. And then finally on 78 minutes, the Ivory Coast striker Ibrahim Diabate finally opens the scoring. He breaks the deadlock, gets away from his marker after coming on as a substitute for Cernic. He blasts it in. You'll see here, he just does enough to escape Drysdale's attention. So Ibrahim Diabate, 7 goals in 15 matches. I don't think all of those are starts. So we go down here by 1-0, surprisingly, to Colchester United. It's a defeat. Our good streak has come to an end. But as they always say, you know, it's been good for confidence, been good for belief, and I'm sure we can win the next one. Let me know in the comments what you think. Thanks for watching today. If you're enjoying the series, consider watching more content by clicking on the playlist available at the end of this video. I'll be back on Sunday with episode 69. We have a 4-game special including league matches against Plymouth and Ipswich at home, Salford City away, and an FA Cup round 2 action as we travel to Carlisle United as we try to book our place in the 3rd round. This is our lad for Set Play Gaming. I'll see you guys real soon.